Hello, hello, Connor the Contractor here. We're getting our rights of entry all settled, and we think we're going to be able to sample in the next few weeks. This is going to go really smoothly if I get my event planned in FUDSChem in advance. It'll let me print out COCs, which means a lot less handwriting to decipher. Additionally, it'll automatically track if anything fell through the cracks. I can get started on that by going to Tools, Data, Event Management. My event is already here on the Create Track Events tab. We had to set it up so I could enter the location info previously. I'll go to the Assign Locations tab. This is where I can mark which locations are going to be evaluated for each data type. I'll choose my locations for the project on the left, and make sure I'm adding them to the correct event in the middle. I'm planning on entering a whole lot of data here. I'll start with environmental measurement, and we're planning on doing that at all of our locations, so I'll add all of them here. Give me a minute to get that taken care of. And my final data type is Laboratory SED 5.2, so we'll add that as well. Let's move on to the Assign Methods tab. Everything is going to be analyzed for explosives and metals, but only a few of the wells need to be tested for perchlorate. I'll start off by selecting everything and checking off metals and explosives. Oh, and I'll make sure to click Add New Methods at the bottom so it'll stick. Then, I'll select these couple of wells and check the box for perchlorate on them. Okay, on the Assign Field Samples tab, I can start building out my COC to bring to the field. Let's open this up. Okay, so there's spots for me to fill out sample IDs, matrix, depths, sample types. Wow, it's all here! I want to do this as efficiently as possible, and I saw in the tutorial video that I can have the tool automatically name things for me. I'll select the rows for everything, and use the tool down at the bottom to decide how I want to name these. I'll include the location ID, then underscore 2Q2025. That's nice and simple, but also nice and clear. I'll click Replace, and done. Then I can use the drop-downs up here to fill out these 6 fields. First up, for the matrix, I'll choose groundwater, and click the plus button to apply it. And that's all finished and saved. The only things I have to fill out by hand are the depths, remarks, if I have any, sampler name, which I'll wait on until we actually sample, and methods. For the methods, I can use the tool in the bottom right to check them all for me. Let's get going. Alright, this is looking good. I'll make sure to save one more time. That'll be just about enough for me to be able to print out some COCs. Just one more step in another interface, and that's going to be under Tools, Data Submission. Okay, I've got the right project and event selected, so now I need field sampling as my data type. I'll click Create a File. Okay, so I know just by how the property is laid out, I'm going to want 2 separate COCs for 2 separate people to take. I'll check my notes, and grab the locations that I need for the first COC, then use the arrow to add them. I'm not sure exactly which date each sample will be collected, so I'll use January 1st, 1900. This way, when I print my COC, the dates will be blank and the sampler can write them in. Then, I'll click Save. I already chose my methods in the Event Management tool, so the Test Methods tab is all set. The Field Data tab has all the info I just entered in Event Management, plus some fields that I won't be able to fill out until after we get back from the field. This includes the sampling times. I can leave them as 0000 so that the times will be blank on the COC. So the only thing I need to do here to be able to print out a COC is to fill in a COC ID. I'll use the Replace button to update everything at once, and then go with 2Q2025A for this one. Time to save. And I know I have to click Submit File too. Okay, I'll rename the file real quick so once I create my second one, it's easy to tell them apart. I'll just use the COC ID as the name. Now, I'll create my second file. I don't want to certify either file yet, because I'm going to need to add my sampling times to them once I get back from the field. But I should be able to get my COCs printed out at this point. That's under Reports, COC and Bottle Label Reports, Chain of Custody Report. If I had air samples, I could instead run the air version of this report. I'll fill out the drop-downs, choose my first COC, and click View Report. There we go. The information in the header is looking good, though if changes are needed, I could reach out to my Synectics point of contact for help with that. I can save this as a PDF or just print it from here. Plus, I can go back to Reports, COC and Bottle Label Reports, and print out some bottle labels. I'll choose this size. I'll fill out the drop-downs and click View Report. There they are. I'll print these onto sticker labels and be all set to go out into the field. For those of you watching, thank you for being here with us. We go over many topics from this video in greater depth in our tutorial videos, linked in the description. Don't forget to subscribe to the FUDSChem YouTube channel for more tutorial videos. If you have questions or comments, feel free to contact us at fuds.support@synectics.net. Thank you.